In March of this year, everything changed for our congregation and the world around us. We were no longer able to meet in person, and many facets of our lives were changed by the global pandemic and the multiple crises communities throughout our country have been facing. Rather than succumbing to fear, change, and the unknown, our congregation has remained nimble, adapting to the various challenges we've faced. Through it all, we have remained centered in our vision and mission as a congregation, focusing on God's call to live in participatory hope as we love and serve God and our neighbor. While much remains unknown, we remain focused on our ministry initiatives for 2021.
You know, it's amazing that I haven't missed our church worship as much as I thought I was going to, because the Zoom worship is still connecting with people in a real way. I love being able to see the children because I live where there's no children around at all. So, you know I probably am sitting there smiling through practically all of the children's things. I just, that really brings joy to a lot of us, I think.
I just love having Logan here with me where we can talk about the stories and we can learn a lesson about God, right? And then we love seeing the other kids and we love seeing the people on the screen and talking to them and hearing what they have to say, huh? We have lots of fun, don't we? It's fun. We like to see other kids.
Yeah.
Like to see other kids? Like who?
Like Becca, Sam.
Look at the camera.
Walter.
Audrey.
Yeah.
Audrey, you like what Walter always says about what he's thankful for?
Yeah.
What is he thankful for all the time?
Life.
Yeah.
Oh, the online worship has been incredibly meaningful. Just the fact that we can get together. I mean, to me, to have the online worship service live and be able to know that we're all participating together and to see people is just incredible. I can't imagine what this would be like without any form of worship. I mean, you can turn on the TV and you can watch that, but it's not home. I mean, our church is our home, and to see the people there on Sunday morning and hear the messages, and your messages are always so positive and hopeful that I can be feeling really kind of bummed. And when I get through, I feel good. It's just good to hear positive words and just know that we are loved by God and we're God's children and it's all going to be okay.
First, I couldn't quite imagine enjoying service with a whole bunch of little boxes on my computer screen. But the more we do it, and it just, I love seeing the people that I would never get to see. I love having the opportunity to talk to people that I don't get a chance to talk to. And it just feels like everybody's participating and being a whole part of what we're doing, and the worship is just very meaningful. The elements are all there, from the sermon to the communion to the liturgy and the songs, and I just feel like I just jump right in, and I'm very, very much a part of it, and has been something I look forward to every Sunday morning.
But when you're on Zoom, I'd like to know, with everybody muted, who's singing at the top of their lungs, where I know I've increased my volume here just because I like to sing at the top of my lungs. And Jody and Al, they haven't said anything to me. Fred, you're kind of loud, but I enjoy given the freedom to be. I'm in my home and I can sing as loud as I want.
Fred also made a comment, which was kind of telling the other day, is in regular church, we're looking at the back of people's heads. Not you, but everybody else. But at Zoom church, we're looking at everybody's faces and everybody's homes, and what, everybody kind of decorates their home, which what makes them happy. And we've it's an intimate setting with people that we see every Sunday. Just like Fred said, we're getting to know them better just by looking at their faces and seeing their homes and interacting with them that way. I think it's nice too that, as Fred said, that other people, we've been able to add other people in our community. So my sister from Arizona joins. Other people's extended families are joining from far away, and so we really kind of have a multi-state congregation now.
And the fact that it is so real when it's on Zoom. Sure, there are glitches. That makes it all the more real. It's not, a perfectly canned service with every element being absolutely perfectly rehearsed and done without any errors. But the errors makes it human. And I have to say, I've really enjoyed it. And then the fellowship time afterwards is even better than when we had fellowship in the fellowship hall, because we usually got, I shouldn't say stuck, but with one table and didn't get around that much. And this way, we really do get an assortment, and I really and truly have found that enriching, very much so.
Our worship life has adapted significantly to provide high-quality digital experiences for when worship is not possible in person. We will continue to enhance our worship and faith formation opportunities in order to nurture spiritual growth for people in our congregation and our community. We will continue to invest in improvements that address accessibility, availability, and inclusiveness for everyone, including families and children.
So I hope as a church in 2021, we don't lose that enthusiasm and that togetherness, that we continue to find new opportunities to do church a little bit different, and that we continue to grow and we continue to be a loving community, because I think that we certainly have not lost a step at all during COVID. And once we go back in person, I feel confident that we're going to continue to just grow in that loving community.
Thank you for your abundant generosity, which continues to allow CTK to participate in God's vision of hope and purpose for all.